Hey everyone, Sandra here with another weigh-in Saturday update video for this week, October the 24th of 2015. Um, where to start? Things have been a bit challenging over the last couple of weeks, to say the least, and I have struggled a bit, but not giving up. So although I've struggled, I still have my goals, and nothing has changed in that regard. So we all have setbacks once in a while, and I posted a video the other day that was quite emotional and kind of been how I've been feeling lately, and that's kind of been what's on my mind the last couple of weeks, and I've been really struggling with feeling like I was worthy to have success in this journey, and almost falling into some old bad habits, once or twice, but certainly nothing like I would have done in my past. So some bad, but overall, the way I dealt with it, I think, was pretty good, and I haven't completely derailed and gone off the track altogether and given up like I would have, not that long ago. So I'm really proud of myself for that. Um, let's get the weight out of the way, and then I can continue to discuss and share my thoughts that I've written down here. So I do keep a journal. I keep a journal of every week, my weight, and kind of what I've done that I think has been good, and where I think that I can work on for the following week. So I've been doing that since the end of July. Um, so last week I weighed in at 248, or not last week. The week before, I had weighed in at 248.8 pounds, so I had taken off a total of 4.8 pounds. And then the following week, I had weighed in at 249.9 pounds, so I had put back on 1.1 pounds. So I'm taking my jars, my pounds to release, and the pounds released and the pounds to release jar. So I'm going to take reluctantly, I'm going to take a marble back out and put it back in the pounds to release. I want to keep myself accountable, and not, pretend to be something that I'm not. So having said that, then that's fine. So last week, I was 249.9 pounds. And like I say, I've struggled the last couple of weeks. So this week I weighed myself on Saturday, and I was 250.6 pounds. So gained another 0.7 pounds. So in the last 2 weeks, I've gained a total of 1.8 pounds. So why do I think that happened? Well, I think that happened because I let my own negative self-talk kind of get the better of me. Because of the incident that happened in one of the Facebook groups that I formerly was a member of, that kind of threw me off a little bit, and I'm just trying to remember that this is my journey, and I have to do this my own way, and not everybody will agree with what I do. And if I fall off the track, some people find that very unacceptable, and I just can't think like that, because there's reasons for why I do the things that I do, and without getting into too much detail, because I've already made a big emotional video about this, that there's reasons for why we do the things that we do. We're brought up a certain way. We're taught certain things about food, and I'll just leave it at that. So I work on that every day. Sometimes it's a struggle. Some days it's more of a struggle than others. But for the most part, it's been really, really good. And I have made a lot of great changes. So I'm trying not to focus on the negatives when I have slip ups and I have slight gains, because I'm realistic, and I know that you're not always going to lose weight every week. Some people do, and that's wonderful, but a lot of us don't, and that's just the way it is. Like, especially with women, with our hormones and cycles and all that stuff, some weeks we're not going to see the scale move at all. And I'm trying to get away from even focusing on the number so much, because this journey for me is just about so much more than that. And I have to remind myself of that every day. So I did write down a few notes. Just bear with me if I read a bit. And I just want to talk about some of the great changes that I've noticed since I've started this journey to better health. So I do have more energy now. I feel more positive energy, and I can get through majority of the day without feeling too tired, whereas before I was fatigued from the time that I woke up until the time I went to bed. Like, it never seemed to go away. Um, I have lupus, so I have dealt with a lot of chronic pain in the past, but I am very pleased to say that I haven't had any pain for quite a few months now. It's been really, really good. Um, Really, really happy about that, because pain was really limiting to my getting out there and exercising and doing a lot of stuff. So without having all of the pain, things certainly have improved. Overall, I would say that I do have less cravings. Um, in general, I don't have a whole lot of cravings, but if I do, it's usually when I'm stressed out, or if I am tired. So I'm doing my best to try to make sure that I'm always prepared and have something that I can just grab quickly. But there are those times where I still don't make the right choice for me. Um, I'm hoping that as I go further into this, that will happen less and less. And as I heal myself from the inside, both mentally and physically, that I will have less of a desire to go into my old habits. I want to build new habits. So that's what I'm working on every day. Um, I am very happy to say that I'm totally off dairy. It completely grosses me out, just even the thought of dairy, and it's really getting hard for me to even give dairy products to my son. Like, I'm getting to a point where it's almost like I can't do it anymore. It just grosses me out. So that's been really positive that I've been able to get away from that. Usually my cravings, when I end up craving something or wanting to eat something, it's usually things like, conventional potato chips, um, things like that. Like, I have definitely a salty tooth, like a savory kind of person. Not really big into the desserts, but certainly it's like things like the conventional popcorns, potato chips, crackers, those sorts of things are what I generally tend to reach for when I'm having a craving. The other day, I ate something that was completely non-vegan, and I felt ill for quite, the whole next day, and even after I did that. So hopefully I can just remind myself whenever I feel like I want to eat something that's non-vegan, just picture, the animals in my head, or picture where that product comes from, and hopefully that will steer me away. But I have to really start to be more conscious about each thing that I'm eating, and just making sure that I'm making the right choices for my goals. So I wrote a few things down, so I'm just going to read from that. Not that long ago, this is in general about the way that I eat and cravings and etc. Um, Not that long ago, I would have given up by now because I wasn't seeing results fast enough. Like going up and down with the scale, that would have just thrown me right off and like seriously thrown me right off. Not that long ago, that would have been what I would have done. I would have completely fallen off track even after a small gain like this week. After having 2 weeks where I gained, 2 weeks in a row, that would have been it. I would have turned that small gain into 10 pounds or more very, very easily by going into my old habits. Now, even though I still struggle at times, I am starting to see more of the bigger picture. I'm so much more aware of how our diet affects the animals, the environment, and our health overall. Because I see that because I took the time to educate myself, and I educate myself even more every day. Like my husband, for example, he knows what's going on with animal agriculture and all that stuff, because he hears me talk about things and he wants to turn a blind eye. He doesn't want to know. Like he'll say, I don't want to know because if I know, then I can't eat it anymore. And he's not ready to give that up yet. Whereas I'm at that point. Like I've watched Earthlings. I've watched all, Forks Over Knives, Vegucated, Food Matters, Food Inc., Cowspiracy, GMO, OMG. Like I've watched so many documentaries out there that are really great places to get some education. Plus, I'm still working on reading the China Study. That's a hard book to read, but I'm working on it, and a few other books. But yet, I still find myself at times falling back into old habits when I struggle. I'm relearning and creating new coping strategies, and especially learning strategies that do not involve food. So I think that's very important. Growing up, whenever whenever we were upset about something, um, we always comforted ourselves with food. And I think a lot of people do this as a family. When you celebrate with food. When you have a setback or something bad happens, you handle that with food. Like a lot of people do that. And I'm trying to get away from that. I'm trying to, when I reach a milestone or when I reach a goal, to have a non-food reward for that goal. And I'm doing that with my son as well, like trying to teach him that life doesn't revolve around food, and food does not need to be the center of your life. Certainly food is very important in overall health in general, and getting people where they want to go goal-wise and health-wise. But it's so much more than that. Life is so much more than that. And for many years, food was a big focus in my life because that's where I felt comfort. That's where I felt okay. I felt accepted. I felt love from the food that I ate. And it wasn't the best choices. I mean, obviously, because look, here I am struggling, and I'm overweight. I'm 250 pounds. I need to make some changes to the way that I react to situations and how I deal with stuff. Like I need to actually start dealing with the true emotions of that event and really dealing with it instead of just numbing it or stuffing the feelings down with food. I'm trying so hard to get away from that. One thing I will say is that I can't go back and change what I've experienced in my life. These experiences have made me into the person that I am today. If I could go back, I mean, sure, nobody wants to go through abuse and things like that, but it's definitely made me the person that I am today, and I'm so much more strong for that, and I have strong convictions, and I'm the type of person that I won't give up anymore. I used to give up, and I used to just give in and say, you know what, to heck with it. I'm never going to do it anyway, so why even bother? I'm stopping myself from saying that. I'm stopping those negative words right from the get-go. I'm trying to be more loving to myself and be more kind to myself and telling myself every day, yeah, I am worth it and I'm going to do it. Watch, I will do it. And that's just the way that it has to be. There's nothing else for me now. Every day, I'm learning to forgive and take these experiences to make me stronger and use this strength to build more loving relationships. So I'm trying to work on forgiveness to the people that I feel that didn't do right by me. What's important to understand about forgiveness is that forgiveness is not about the other person. Forgiveness is not about the person that wronged you. Forgiveness is about yourself. So I need to forgive these people that I keep holding on to, grudges that I'm holding on to. I need to let that go. I need to forgive those people and move on because it's not been serving me whatsoever. And maybe one day I can rebuild some of these relationships, but not right now. And I'm okay with that. But I need to do that for me. I need to forgive and let those things go for me so that I can move on and heal myself and become the person that I'm truly meant to be, which is healthy, vibrant, strong, caring, loving, giving. And I want to help others to do the same thing. So I'm on a journey, taking it day by day, one step at a time, one meal at a time, one bite at a time. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. And I truly appreciate all of the support that I've received so far. There's a lot of caring people out there, people that I don't even know personally, people that I've met on Facebook, or people that I've met through having a YouTube channel and following other people's YouTube channels. I've met some really great people out there and people that are doing what I want to do. So for those people, and I don't want to get into a long list of names because there's so many people, but for those people, I thank you. The people that have affected me, I thank you for doing what you do, for sharing your stories, for sharing your journeys, because it's people like you that show the rest of us that it's possible. It's possible to be so happy in life that you don't know what to do with yourself. And that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to do it. I will do it. I make that guarantee. I make that promise. It's not going to be easy. I'm going to struggle along the way, and I'm okay with that. I'm ready for it, and I'm ready to work through it and come out on the other end a better person for it. So this week, my goal is to move away from the numbers. I'm getting a little obsessed over the numbers, and I need to stop doing that because it's not really about the numbers at all. I'm going to focus more on conscious eating. Asking myself whenever I'm cooking or whenever I'm making something to eat or reaching for something, is this food going to help me get towards my goal, or is it going to take me away from it? And then deciding if it's really worth it. I'm going to do that this week. I'm going to be asking myself, why am I eating what I am eating? Why am I eating that? If I'm feeling like eating chips, potato chips, why? Why do I feel like that? Am I bored? Am I upset about something? Am I sad? Am I stressed out? Why? And if I am, I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to reach for that bag of potato chips. I'm going to do something else. Maybe I'll go for a walk. Maybe I won't even involve another type of food. Maybe I'll just go do something else. Maybe I'll make a video. Maybe I'll do something else. Maybe I'll write in my journal something else. This week, I'm going to do a lot more self-reflection. I'm going to do a lot more journaling, and I'm going to try meditating and see if that makes a difference for me. I've never done meditating before. And I'm going to continue to vlog my experiences and my journey. So I'm going to make videos. I'm going to continue to do that because I'm not making videos to become famous or to become the next, you know, vegan person to have, you know, thousands of followers. I don't care about any of that. I'm vlogging this so that I can look back on it and see, okay, you struggled there. How did you deal with it? And watch my journey and watch how I've changed over the months, over the weeks. It's for me. I'm doing this vlog channel for me, and nothing else. So I don't even care about the numbers of subscribers. But I will say that I do thank and appreciate everyone that has subscribed to my channel and shown me any kind of support. I really do appreciate that. It does help me to keep going and keep me focused and motivated, because I don't want to let you guys down. But then again, that shouldn't be why I'm doing it either. But it is what it is. So anyway, that's it for this week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Sorry, it's a bit longer than my other usual videos. But I seem to have a lot to say these days, and I'm going to keep doing it because the more I talk about stuff, the more I get rid of it, and it's no longer holding me back. So I think I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start doing more vlogging about the mental health side of my journey. So stay tuned for those videos. So anyway, I'm going to get ready. We're going to go out. I'm going to go pick up some bit of groceries, a bit of fruits and veggies for the upcoming week, and maybe I'll do a grocery haul later, and I probably will do a recipe video. I think I'm going to make a vegan shepherd's pie or something like that. And yeah, so I hope that you all are doing well out there today and enjoying your weekend, and I hope to see you all doing what you feel is the right thing for you to do. So we're all on this together, not a one-size-fits-all type of thing, and much love and respect to all of you. So everyone, have a great day, and until the next video, take care. Bye.